Hey YouTube land, sorry I'm not feeling great today. Still a little bit under the weather. I got my tea and I keep the house cold. I gotta turn the heater off when I do this because the heater gets kind of loud, so it's a little chilly in here. So I apologize my homeless appearance, but you're not here for a beauty queen. All right, so let's do this. All right, good morning and welcome to the 1% Better Daily Podcast. My name is Naomi, and today I want to talk to you about 3 ways to make money. And I'm not going to sit here and talk to you about buy my NFT, make EFTs, or I honestly don't know what those are, but I'm not going to tell you to buy my book or read this blog. I'm going to talk to you about ways that you can make money today, tomorrow, whenever you work next. Easy ways with your job, with your current situation, that you can make money. And this is kind of a hot topic for me right now. I have like a move out fund that I want to make. I have a budget I set for myself. So that is definitely a good way to start, is setting a budget and start holding yourself to this budget. And by that I mean, excuse me, I gotta drink some tea here. Still feeling a little under the weather. Set a goal. So if you're used to having $3,000 in your bank account, you're probably pretty good about keeping that, right? You probably maybe fluctuate a little bit here or there, wherever. I want to move out, so I have this goal in mind. I have a budget in mind. So every month, I look at my little budget and I say, okay, I need to have this much money in the bank account by the end of the month. And so that one definitely helps me to keep accountable, right? So I visualized how much money I want at the beginning of the month. Okay, or excuse me, beginning of the month, how much I need to make. So that keeps me accountable. So kind of setting the norm, I suppose. As opposed to $3,000, maybe you want $5,000. So make $5,000 the norm. That's what you visualized. Maybe the next month, say February, you want $6,000, okay? So make that the new norm. Visualize how much money you want. Okay, so that's one way. Kind of budgeting is going to help you spend less to keep more money in your bank account. But I'm talking more like how are we going to actually get there, right? So a little bit about me. I have kind of an odd job. It's more or less a fixed income. More or less, right? So I work 7 days, 12-hour shifts. That's it. There's not a whole lot of opportunity. I don't make sales. There is limited overtime. So when I started to visualize and manifest, so manifestation is putting it out there into the universe, right? I wanted to manifest. I need to make more money. Okay, I was making fine money, but I wanted to make more money. I want to hit my monthly goal. So I manifest. I need to make more money. I didn't know how. I don't know. I've got a fixed job. I don't have the capability. I can't really pick up shifts. I can, but anyways. Excuse me. It's chest cold. So I started putting out there in the universe, I want to make more money. And I didn't believe this. It's very woo-woo. I like science. I like to be able to explain to you how this works. I do not know how it works. You hear me? I don't know. But it works, and that's why I'm talking about it today. I want to make more money. So things started happening in this fixed income, fixed schedule job. People started needing shifts picked up at my base. And I pick them up, right? I get overtime for that. I get decent money for that, right? We would get late calls. I'm an EMS pilot, so sometimes we get calls that keep me later than my 12-hour shift. We can go up to 14 hours. So quite a few shifts, we would get those late calls, and I'd get a little bit of extra money. I don't know how it happened. It worked, right? Call it what you want. Call it happenstance, circumstance, coincidence. I don't know. But it started happening more and more because I manifested it. Another way this works, so the manifestation / visualization, is visualizing how much you want. So I already talked about beginning my month, with my budget, I visualize how much I want to see in my bank account. And I have a bar job. It's my second job. Usually work one shift every other week on my week off. And I would start to visualize how much I wanted to make in tips. And I don't work a crazy busy bar job. It's Saturday mornings, right? Never that busy. So I probably could visualize a little bit more, but I usually visualize between $65 and $75. Not a lot, right? But that's okay. And I would say, okay, today I'm going to make $65 in tips. And I try to remember before I leave the house, I count out $65. I like to do small bills. It looks That looks bigger, right? Scrooge McDuck that. But I count out $65 and I'll lay it out on my countertop. And again, stick with me. This works. I swear to God. I didn't believe it. I have a hard time believing it. It works, so I do, but I want to explain it to you, but I don't know how. $65 on my countertop. And I believe in a higher power. I believe in God. If you believe in God, that's great. If you don't, if you believe in the universe, that's one thing. Buddha, whoever you want to. I lay it out there and I say thanks for it. Thank you for giving me $65 or blessing me or just an act of gratitude, right? So God, the universe, Buddha, Xenon, whoever, aliens, if you are grateful for what you already have, and I'll get into this a little bit more later, you will be blessed with more. You'll get more abundance, right? So anyways, I lay it out and say I'm thankful for it. But I also, ingrained in my head, I look at what $65 looks like. Cool. Put it away, and I kind of put a mantra in my head, like, I'm going to make $65 and make it, throughout my shift. And I have had a busy-ass day, and I've had a slow-ass day at the bar. And I have consistently hit my goal. I think one time I was 50 cents off. 50 cents. I don't know how. It blows my mind. The other day, it was a slow day. And I made a little joke. I'm competing in a jiu-jitsu tournament. I was like, if anybody wants to sponsor my lunch, have at it. Some lady gave me $5. It wasn't a tip, right? I was joking around. I'm a pretty playful person. And that $5 helped me reach my goal. It was a slow day. I've had a lot of slow days, but I've consistently hit my goal. And I manifested. Can't explain it. It works. All right. With manifesting and visualizing, try not to do negative talk. What I mean by that is people that talk about, I'm broke all the time. I used to say that. I'm broke. I can't go out to lunch. I'm broke. I'm not broke. I'm not broken. I have a budget I'm trying to hold to. So instead of saying I'm broke and putting that out there into the universe, I would start to say, I can't go out to eat. I have a budget I need to stick to. So try not to talk that negative self-talk. That goes with the whole manifestation, the positive thinking and all that good stuff. Excuse me. So don't do negative self-talk. Okay, so being thankful, like I mentioned before. Be thankful for what you have, all right? Think about like the universe or God or the aliens or Xenon or whoever you believe in as being a parent. Okay, so your parent gave you a car. Well, it's not the car you want. It's not a Bugatti or, whatever you want. But maybe they're just trying you, testing you out. How are you going to treat I have a Mazda. How are you going to treat your Mazda? If you treat it poorly and if you're not grateful for it, why would they give you something better? So be thankful for what you have. Be grateful. Gratitude, thankful, appreciate, however you want to word it. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for what you've already been given. You'll be given more. Again, can't explain it. It's how it works. And then lastly, this might seem a little counterintuitive, but all right, so I have a budget and I started to dial back giving. I love to give. It's just something I like to do. I like to give people silly things, right? So I have a friend who loves Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm always getting Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. I'm constantly seeing it. It's very popular. And I started to dial it back because I'm trying to stick to my budget, right? So I'm spending money frivolously. Or my dogs. I love getting my dogs stuff. They're my best friends. Don't get rid of that abundance, that attitude of abundance. One of my favorite things nowadays is I'm trying to work on my grateful giving spirit. I like to pay it forward at Starbucks. And the first time I did it, I bought there's a Maserati behind me. And my order was, $5? Her order was like 20. And I'll be straight up. I was mad. I was like, this is BS, She's driving a Maserati around, and I'm in a Jeep, and I love my Jeep. Don't get me wrong, but, I didn't have that giving spirit. Like, I forgot why I was doing it. And she met me down the highway. Not met me, but, I'm like driving, just feeling high on life. She drives by. I'm like, oh my God, that was a Maserati. And that chick, she like waved her coffee at me. She was happy, obviously. And It's not that. It's you're blessing somebody else. You're paying it forward. You're continuing that abundance, you know. And again, it's going back to your parent, the universe, God, Xenon. You're you are continuing to give that blessing. You are grateful. You are continuing to pay it forward. And I know it sounds strange when you're trying to make money to give money, but it works. I like to go to Starbucks and do it, and I quit thinking about it. I quit worrying about it. I quit doing that negative self-talk, and I just continued to do it. And I can't explain it. I am ahead of my budget. I'm like a month ahead. And to explain a little bit why this is so incredible is my Jeep broke down, and instead of being angry like I usually am, of course I cried and had the whole spiel. Oh my God, why? But then I stopped. It maybe an hour of that. $3,000 later, and I didn't put it on a credit card. I just paid for it up front. This sucks, but you know what? It's gonna happen. It's gonna come to me. I still kept my abundant attitude. I still bought the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, and I still paid it forward, and I still gave. And somehow, after cutting my budget down by $3,000, I am back on track and ahead. Yeah, again, woo woo, whatever. It works. I'm coming to you because it works. I can't explain it. That's all I can tell you is I cannot explain it, but it works. All right. So run down through those three things again. Manifest, all right? Manifest you are going to make the money. You are going to be abundant. Put those vibes out into the universe and to God, know what's going to happen. Visualize it. Visualize where you're going to go, where you're going to make, how much you're going to make. Visualize having the money in your hand. No negative self-talk. No, I am broke. I can't go out tonight because I'm saving money. Simple, right? Be thankful. Be thankful for what you already have, and be thankful for the blessings that are going to come. And then abundant attitude. Don't stop giving. And I'm not, let me backtrack a little bit. I'm not saying go out there and buy the whole office drinks or, do it within a limit. If you have $10 in your bank account, maybe you can give 25 cents to a homeless person. I'm not saying go above and beyond your means by any means. I'm just saying don't forget to pay it forward, to keep giving, even if you don't think you're capable of it, because you are. All right, that's all I got for you. Again, just try it. Just try it. I'm telling you, the manifesting and visualizing, I didn't believe it. I did not believe it. I still, to this day, have a hard time believing it, but I do it and I practice it and it works. That's all I got for you. I can't explain it otherwise. All right, guys, have a great week. Make that money. All right. That's all I got. Sorry, I gotta drink some tea now.